Hello, everybody. We fish again. Everybody loves fishing. So here we are, fishing. Make sure to like for fishing and subscribe to the channel for more fishing. Ooh, is that a triple attribute loot pool over there? Now that's what I'm talking about. Also, we're at 87% right now on the Grotto. So, like, we might be able to get there pretty soon, which is going to be super duper awesome. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And, of course, if you feel like playing Minecraft with your friends, you should check out Apex House. So use code CaptainSparkle, grab yourself 25% off your first month. Play some Minecraft with your friends and stuff like that. Alrighty, we catch. The question is, though, actually, do I need to put anything on my current fishing rod? Are we missing anything important? Oh, we still have this for another... Oh, no. This thing is broken. Oh, it's freaking broken at the moment. Do you want to add a line? We'll add the line once we get in the grotto. That seems like a good idea. Hey, it's Zekin PG from Twitch chat. That's crazy. All right, plus 1% treasure chance. We freaking got this. All right, guys, it's Q&A time, as usual. You put out those Qs, and I will give the As. Wow, it's Super Cat and your bro Ravioli from Twitch chat. The more you know. I'm being stream sniped. Bigly. A Daisy Pike, only 2 stars? Come on. I need a gargantuan. The biggest that's possible to get. Favorite music genre? Trance. I'm a weirdo in everybody else's eyes, but I do like it. Very melodic. Melodic trance. Very good. They don't always do that on a state of trance, but when they do, I like it. Rusted cans. They can't keep getting away with this. I don't think they give out any trance awards at the Grammys, do they? Honestly, kind of an L on the Grammys part. Don't they know the music when they see it? That's pretty sad. We need to start the Trance Awards 2025. If I could create an energy drink, what flavors would I make? That's so funny you ask, actually, because I had a conversation like a week or two ago with people who were actually looking to do that. And I was like, all right, sure. Here's some flavors and stuff like that seems like it would be cool. And they are gonna probably like try to put a flavor formula together or something. So who knows? Could be a thing. Wouldn't that be pretty swick? And then instead of drinking this, I could be like, I'm drinking my own drink. You can buy it too. And it tastes freaking awesome. I hope to other people. I know it would taste awesome to myself because that would be the criteria. But I don't know how much my tastes are similar with other people's tastes, right? Like, it could just be that my own tastes are drastically different from other people's tastes. And how do you know that until other people try the product? You got to focus group it probably to ensure that it's actually widely appealing, right? So, anywho, but yeah, we'll see. It's hard though. It's hard to be like, oh, the whole thing just switched up on me. The whole thing just switched. I guess plus 30% pearl chances. Not bad. I guess we take that. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I kind of like this flavor drink and this fruit and this kind of thing. And then, I don't know. A lot of the things don't sound like they'd actually mix well together. So you're like, okay, what are they actually going to come up with? And how am I going to give feedback? What do I say? Do I like it a little bit more sour, a little sweeter, a little bit more apple-y in it, a little more pineapple-y in it, a little orangey, a little limey, a little more citrus? I don't know, dude. Anyway, that'd be kind of crazy. Captain Kearns with 46 months. Good fishing. Thank you. I know, good fishing. I know gargantuans yet, but we're hoping that we get it at some point. How do you play the same game every day for years and not get tired of it? Minecraft is more of a game engine rather than a game. And if you think of it that way, that's how. That could be like, how do you play Roblox every day for years and not get tired of it? Well, because there's 5 billion games. Like, Roblox is a platform, not really just like the game. So, same sort of thing. Yeah, this is a pretty good spot for the tide. We're glimmery and we got the super glimmeries. I don't know why I'm not getting hooks though. Or sorry, pearls, I should say. Kind of fricked up. You do love a lemon lime drink. Lemon lime is obviously like always a fairly popular flavor, but I just wonder, it doesn't seem unique enough, right? Like, oh, another lemon lime drink. I could just get one of the other 50 billion lemon lime drinks that are out there, right? Whereas I feel like if you come up with something that's unique, but also is good and wide appealing, then you have a way better chance. Like Monster, right? Default Monster. Hashtag not sponsored, but I wish they would, because I don't know what flavor Default Monster is. I don't know what you would call it. It's just Default Monster flavor. Like, they came up with a banger on that one. Like, they actually came up with an absolute banger, and it's like a unique flavor to themselves. So, anyway, yeah. Well, I know they don't name the flavor. It's just Monster, right? So, yeah, White Monster is... That's definitely more of a citrusy kind of lemon lime. Obviously, Default is also fairly citrusy. Most carbonated drinks are citrusy to some extent. They have citric acid in them, but like at least the White Monster is actually kind of a citrusy flavor. Whereas like Default Monster doesn't really give off lemon lime quite as much. Orange cream also pretty freaking good. So, regular is just battery acid flavor. Bro, if battery acid tastes that way, sign me up. I'm ordering some on Amazon. I'm gonna peel off the terminals and glug glug. You've discovered a temperate grotto. Travel there through your navigator. We should go there because otherwise, if we're fishing now, then we're wasting our waypoint learning. We always go grotto immediately. Grotto, let's go, dude. Okay. This is huge. Also, do we get hey, we got more research, big plays. Then we can come back here after. We'll get more. Still got high stock. Oh, it's going to be good. That said, hold up. I think it's time to do is it time to do an epic? I think it's time to do or wait, do the lines matter in the grotto? Wait, the lines might not matter in the grotto, do they? Guarantees to catch treasure. That doesn't matter when we're in the grotto and we're on a treasure thing anyway. So, spirit magnet. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just hit the grotto. Let's just hit the grotto, dude. Here we go. Sunken swamp. All right. Where's that treasure? Where's that treasure? We got to hit that treasure. Greedy hook, 100%. Oh, it's 7 to 13, though. That's really high cost in terms of stability. We were at 5 to 9 last time, weren't we? I'm pretty sure. Ooh, 1 to 3. Oh, but that's only Stronken fish. 100% fish chance just sounds kind of, you know? I feel like we can do better than that. I know it's probably not like the highest roll you can get for treasure, but it's still like getting up to 13% on a single thing feels bad, man. And knowing our luck, it's going to be like 100% that we're just getting that. I mean, we could go for something else, maybe. I could also, let me upgrade my perks maybe before we actually start going here. So, let's see. Counts twice towards your research. Treasure magnet. Increased chance to multiply the amount. I could do that, potentially. And then fish at the treasure one. Yeah. So what did it? Oh, it's only 15. That's fricked. And then, ooh, the next one costs polish and greedy. Dang. Increase the chance of it being rarity or higher. 5. Any like cheap ones for us to get? Larger, higher. Oh my god, we're like super duper expensive on all these things. Increase the chances. I guess this is a cheaper one right now. We'll do that. And then we'll need more rough pearls, but I know that we can also down convert some other stuff. Oh god. Ay caramba. What are you? 7 to 13. It's so bad. It's so expensive. Maybe we can find another somewhere. I have an idea. We've never really focused spirits that much, and there was a very, very low cost spirit one. Not that, but like over there somewhere. I'll catch a couple treasures here, and then we can spend a lot of time catching spirits and like building them up at the very, I think it was like a 3 to 5% cost, which is pretty good. Here we go. Would I ever go skydiving? Probably not. Because like, oh, there was only 7. Let's go. Jumping out of a perfectly good plane seems unwise. Probably really fun. Wingsuiting is probably one of the funnest things you could ever possibly do in human existence. I bet there's no cooler feeling. But also, that's scary. You know? If I didn't have a YouTube as a career, what would I be doing? God dang, common treasure. One more, and that's it. Probably be working for a chemical company, because chemical engineering, developing materials, compounds, things of... Ooh, okay, we like that. That's good. That's a good way to end it. Let's go back to the, whatchamacallit. Let's go back to the super duper good economical spirit thing. Where was it again? 0 to 2%. If you just want to come in here and catch fish, 0 to 2%. Heck yeah. 3 to 9% there. Where was it? Yeah. The 3 to 5 over there. Would you and Schlatt finally do Finance Freaks podcast now that Chuckle Sandwich is done? You spelled it wrong. It would be with a PH. Finance Freaks, not F's, not F in the chat. I don't know. It'd be up to him. He's the busier one, you know? So, anyway, let's catch some spirits here. Ah, yes. A strong spirit. A very, very strong spirit. Very good. Very good indeed. Is strong good? I don't know what the different levels are. I guess we'll find them as we catch here. A glimmering spirit. I don't know. Is a glimmering spirit better than a strong spirit? Is a strong spirit better than a glimmering? They were both 3 bars on the catch. Nobody can really tell me those things. Okay, another glimmering. We can do more research. Wow. Epic. Hey, Michael McChill, 50 months. Jardon, we should make our own podcast. It'll be a show where one of curses quite a lot. And then I try to see if I can get you to slip up, and we can farm it for clips and make millions. Wow. Michael McChill is full of incredibly demonetizable ideas. How do you think we're going to get sponsors if bad words are being said all the time? Don't you see that podcasts bleep out the bad words because of sponsor? Ooh. Wow, a refined, strong spirit. That's pretty great. That'd be great. Patreon? Do you think we can farm Patreon subscribers just because they want to hear me say bad words? Spirits are the same, just used for different traits. Oh, okay, I see. Then maybe I should get some pearls to go along with these if there's no differing. I mean, the rare one was the refined, so I don't know. But anywho, is this 3 to 9%? Doesn't seem great, but it's the same as that one. So here goes nothing. All right. Maybe Monster only sponsors people who swear. Are there any companies out there, like actually for real, who specifically try to target people who are swearing and edgy? Like someone who is actually non-cursing would be a no-go for it. Does not align with their brand values. I wonder if there are any companies out there that are like that. You say probably, but can you identify one? Okay, I'm not talking adult websites where clearly they can't even they wouldn't be able to advertise on platforms like YouTube. I'm talking about a company that could, without it being like a legal problem, advertise on like anyone on YouTube, but chooses specifically to target extremely edgy, you know? Max Verstappen has sponsors and he swears. We're not This is a misunderstanding of what I'm saying. I never said nobody who swears can have sponsors. I said specifically targeted because of the swearing. There are also a lot of people on YouTube who swear and they still are able to get sponsors. But anyway, I wonder what would Michael and I talk about on our podcast other than swearing. As Max Verstappen only has sponsors because he swears, he doesn't do anything else. Oh God, the dream is collapsing. How much money we're making from the podcast? We can talk about that. It's a bit of a feedback infinite loop though, because like you can't make the podcast without making the holy frick, he did it. Wow. That's crazy. You guys think Ethos Lab hires people to grind for his top rank on the server? Because like what if he gets to like level 55 but he's only using a level 20 rod? That would be way under leveled for the level. And you know, have you guys ever seen if he uses the low level rod at the high level when he plays himself? Huh? You never know. He might be employing others possibly to rank him up. Lucky research. Let's go. Wait. Did I get it? Oh no, that's the grotto. I was like, wait a second. Did I unlock a new thing? No, that probably comes at level 15. As far as you know, he does it all himself. A likely story. A likely story. There's big business, you know, in getting hired to grind video games for people, so I've heard. Michael and I could make a podcast where we talk about how to enter the industry of grinding video games for other people so that it can look like they played the video game a lot. We could talk about that as an industry and focus our podcast on the intricacies of it and how to get into it if you're really good at a video game. But streaming is too saturated. Same with YouTube. So you have to figure out a way to be able to leverage your talents in the video game without necessarily being able to broadcast the video game or make videos on it, you know? So, That's just RuneScape. Do people, are there hired grinders on RuneScape as well? I mean, I feel like I've heard about that actually happening on whatchamacallit, like World of Warcraft, gold farming. Wasn't that like the original corporatized thing about grinding a video game, was like gold farming in World of Warcraft? People make money on RuneScape? Really? Is RuneScape big business? Ooh, greedy treasure hook. Let's go. All right. You guys are going to have to educate me on the intricacies of how to ball out on RuneScape. God dang, dude. That's crazy. I wonder what's the most money anyone has ever made, not from like, you know, like making the video game, selling the video game, doing content on the video, but in terms of like purely actions taken in the game, not competitions, esports. Like they just used the in-game mechanics, and it's like a game that had the ability to sell things or an auction house or something like that. What is the most amount of money someone has ever made from grinding a game? I'm sure there is some way to like ask this to ChatGPT and definitely get a very real answer that is not improvised. But I'm asking you guys instead. Real people. Why does it look like my rod is in the sand at the bottom? How did that happen? Get off the sand, silly fishing rod. More than $10. That's crazy, dude. I've heard you can live off that for life. That's retirement money, the $10. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. See, my go-to thought would be EVE Online or something. Because haven't there actually been multi-$100,000 transactions? It's always space games, isn't it? There's something about space games that cause people to spend gigantic amounts of money in one place. I don't know what it is about outer space, but it just lures in the whales. You have EVE Online causing people to do big space game purchases, and then you have outer space causing billionaires to be like, I would like to also spend all of my money on outer space. I don't know what it is about outer space. I mean, it's pretty cool, but it seems like black holes are a real thing for money when it comes to outer space. It's very interesting. Planet Calypso sold in Entropia Universe for $6 million. That's definitely a lot. Queen Lady Lily, thank you for the sub. Very much appreciated. $6 million. I hope that they actually just had a gigantic amount of money and they didn't, I don't know, leverage themselves with loans in order to be able to purchase the video game thing. Because people would do that. People would definitely do that. There are purchases that get made sometimes that you're like, that person must have just a gigantic amount of disposable money, like freaking crazy amounts. And then you find out, nope, they actually just made a very unwise financial decision when doing that. And that happens at all echelons somehow. Oh, wow, a greedy tide. Man, we need to find... Oh, this would have been great for me to hit the orange area last time. God dang it. That's so messed up. Well, give me more pearls, pretty please. What Minecraft food do you think is the tastiest? It's a great question. Probably cake. Because it's the only one I've ever had from Minecraft. Eating Minecraft. Oh. Ooh, a big old daisy pike. Let's go. Little chunky fish right there. Huge. I do like bread, but I haven't specifically had Minecraft bread before. Okay, I just want to say... Oh, I got a freaking treasure. That's crazy. If there was a world in which somehow I happened to be invited to like a Minecraft like premiere for the Minecraft movie or something, I really, 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 really hope that they go all out on catering like recreations of Minecraft food for the thing, which would be very cool. And if they don't do this, I would be very disappointed in my attendance. So, Microsoft people, if you're listening, make sure to facilitate this because that would be really, really cool. Golden apples and carrots. Just gold foil on top of carrots and apples. Definitely delicious. Yep. Will I watch the Minecraft movie? I will probably watch the Minecraft movie at some point, I would think. If I happen to be invited to go to the premiere of the Minecraft movie, I would probably watch the Minecraft movie at the premiere of the Minecraft movie. Though I don't know if this will take place or not. Anyway, why did you accept the design for the Fallen Kingdom King despite him being a Burger King joke? Not that I'm complaining. I did that just so you would ask this question so many years later. Exactly. Minecraft steak isn't marinated. How do you know this? There's no way to know this for sure. Maybe there's a little spice that gets thrown into the furnace. All right, come on, dude. Me watch the whole movie in one sitting? No way. Okay. I will never understand the slander that I get. Like, everybody out there always, you watch every movie you've ever seen in one sitting. You have never done a multi-sitting movie watch. Like, there's no way. And it's not just me. We multi-sittinged a movie with Kara as well over the last few days. And, you know, we multi-sittinged it. That's just crazy, bro, that nobody else admits to this. How do you always find a time to be able to allocate to watching an entire movie in one sitting without falling asleep? Because usually it's going to be a later thing, and you're going to watch it, and you're going to be like, oh, it's kind of late. I'm getting a little time. And you start falling, you know, you get the heavy eye thing, and then all of a sudden you find yourself, like, missing 30 seconds of the movie at a time. You're like, what just happened? Oh, I'm going to stay awake. Oh, God, what did I miss? No, it's okay. I can catch up. Frick, I don't know what happened. And that's just how it goes. So it's better to split it up a little bit, right? But if you do it during the day, then there are so many other things that you need to do that need getting done. Like, the deck needs to be waterproofed. Like, by the way, the pool got fixed. It was pretty easy for the guy. He just, like, I got another treasure. He just, like, reattached some wires to the circuit board inside of the pool control panel, and it, like, worked again. And that was pretty cool and pretty exciting and pretty easy. But you think about those things, and you're like, oh, God, I got to sort that out. Oh, man, did I put that box in the mail of the cards that needed to be signed? Yes, I did. Did I sign the cards? And you're like, frick, I got to sign the cards. I should do that instead of, oh, wait, I could watch the movie and sign the cards. Okay, but then I'll be kind of distracted. And then I'll be like, oh, frick, I missed it. It would be like me falling asleep. You know, there's a lot of stuff to consider at any given time when you're trying to do anything. Depleted. You watch movies in more than one sitting? What a legendary first-time chat. Shout out to you. That's incredible. Pretty awesome. All right, where are we grottoing up to, by the way? How we doing on our grotto progress? 19%. Do we have any Wayfinder data spots anywhere? By the way, I should probably, like, go sell some fish, you know? Let's go sell some fish. We haven't sold any fish today. I'm gonna sell some fish. Hey, there we go. 4,800. That was some good fish right there. How about we go and open up some treasure? Oh my God, I got a double epic treasure. I didn't realize it duplicated. That's crazy. Look at us. All right, commons first. Commons first. We save the best for last. Big bada boom. All right, the commons are usually pretty... we're not going to get any question marks inside the commons, but we might get some question marks inside of the epics. Wowie zowie. All right, here we go. Question marks. Oh my God, a triple question. Oh my God, a treasure magnet. That'll be good for the grotto. A stable rod. Cancels the loss of stability for the grotto. Bro, what? 50 uses. 50 uses? Is this guaranteed? That's like a 50 use. I can fish for 50 uses in the grotto at the treasure? Are you kidding? The twig accessory in your wardrobe. Wait, oh, it's not every single time. Okay. That would still, oh my God, that would be crazy. Item can be... I wonder what... So +4. I wonder how much extra effect it has. But that would be gnarly if I could just do 50 treasure fishes in the freaking grotto. Plentiful, greedy treasure. Okay. Oh, greedy plus greedy. Double greedy right here. You'll love to see it. I know. I got one more treasure thing as well to use in the grotto. It's pretty awesome. Pretty huge. Let's do it. Let's get more treasure. Epic even. Maybe legendary. That is the wrong one. That is the wrong one. I'm not as obsessed as Etho, but on the same level as Doc, you would say. I mean, I am on the same level as Doc, because the docks are at sea level generally. That's where they're built for easy ingress and egress to boats. So I am on the same level right now, because I am standing at sea level. So you are right about that. Wait, oh yeah, did I have another unopened epic treasure? Holy frick! Saving the best for last. Oh my god. When you catch a fish, increase the chances to weight a larger higher. I could even put that on right now. Epic bait. Boosted rod. Oh my god, another boosted rod. Holy frick, you love to see it. And a leaf crown. God, I'm going to reapply that right now, perhaps. You love to see it. Okay, this thing is broken, so we can just yeet and delete and add the new one. Confirm. I'm not going to pay to redo it. Put the new one on, right? And then, let's see. So this thing, when triggered, cancels the decrease in stock your fishing spot for that catch. Don't care enough. But this one, when you catch a fish, increases the chance at a weight of large or higher. I mean, it's kind of like, why not? I think we could just do it, bro. We just do big maneuvers. Big strong. Oh my god, this is going to be crazy. We're popping off bigly. Purple Dazed with 1 year. Happy anniversary. And True Garbage Gamer. Thank you for the sub. That's what I am, a garbage gamer, because I don't really play the games outside of when I'm streaming and recording. So that's me. The gamer of garbage. Well, that's you as well, but me too. You get it. Why rusted cans? Are you kidding? That's the true garbage, is the Pacific Garbage Patch here in MCCI fishing. It's very sad. 1 like equals 1 item cleaned from the garbage of rusted cans. So make sure you like and comment about your least favorite trash. That's what you should leave a comment about. Lost shoe. People need to stop going into the water with all of their clothes on and losing their shoes. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. Another one. Oh my god, they lost a pair of shoes. That's crazy. All right. More questions and answers. If you decide to do so. Oh my god, it's just rusted cans and lost shoes, and that's literally all I can catch, despite having super freaking awesome accessories going right now. If I could be any animal, what would I be? Probably a peregrine falcon, because they're freaking fast, and that's pretty cool. Or alternatively, like a parrot or something, because parrots live to freaking 80 years old. Or a Galapagos tortoise, because they can live to like 200 years old. And then you can be like, dang, I'm 200 years old. And that's pretty cool. Not a quokka. I don't know that I'm like wanting... I think quokkas are the cutest. I don't know that I necessarily want to be a quokka versus other things. If I was going to be another animal, my inclination would be flying, because it would be cool to fly, right? I think it would be less cool to be a quokka than to admire how smiley looking a quokka is as a human. This is crazy. I really hope that my like attributes that I just put on the rod, the accessories, are not wearing down from these garbage catches. Oh my God, dude. As an only child, did you ever want siblings as a kid? Holy frick, no. The thought never crossed my mind in a million years. Holy frick. I was so solitary. Yeah, dude. The idea of having... Why rusted? Dude, this place is broken. This is unbelievable. It is all rusted cans. Jeez, you gotta stop this. Anyway, yeah, I like see other households that had siblings and be like, that's crazy. There's like multiple kids in this household. How do you do that? How is it even possible? How do you afford to have multiple in this economy, in all the economies? How could you afford to have multiple? That's so much. Especially if you're like doing the whole private school thing. Oh my God, like, this is like, oh wait, that's $60,000 a year. God dang. Royal residue. Okay, that's interesting. Dang, bro. Rough Pearl is good. Rough Pearl's good. You have 6 siblings. You're one of 7. Oh my God, dude. I just don't, like, how do you feed that many individuals on a nightly basis? I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. You have 8. Your dad is one of 11. 11! What? I hope they run a family business and like all the kids are just employees and then everyone, like, that's how everything gets sustained. Dude, I've never seen so many rusted cans in my life. This is the worst fishing spot I've ever seen. It is still at high stock. That's how bad this is, because it doesn't deplete if you catch a trash. And it... Oh. A lime sole. Wow. What about a lemon sole? Anyway, I obviously like the 10 kids. That's we done did it again. We freaking did it again. The treasure times 2. Holy frick! Oh my God, he's gone. Okay, that makes up for all of the trash. All of our luck just changed. That's the second time we've done a double legend, and it's never happened in the grotto. Is the craziest part of the whole thing. Jeez. Anyways, I was saying the like 10 kid thing. That definitely doesn't seem to happen as much these days. That was more of an old-timey sort of thing. But yeah. Part of why birth rates are what are we at right now? Are we at 1.8 or are we 1.6 on birth rate? I can't remember. One of those two. And there we go. A strong spirit. All right, dude, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. That was mega. Boom. Boom. All right, here we go. Legendary treasure times 2. Holy heck, man. I know that you can get mythical as well. This isn't the highest level, but it still feels pretty nice. Bearhead. XP Magneto. Angler 100% treasure chance. Ooh-wee. That's sick. Speedy Rod. And then Epic Bait, 13, very nice. And then the next one, what we got? Holy question marks. 100% Pearl Chance times 15. Epic. Treant Fist. XP Magneto. Ooh, 3 guaranteed elusive fishies. And legendary bait skis. Very nice. Very cool. UK is at 1.57. The economic funnel is collapsing. All right, where we go next? Wayfinder. I know someone had mentioned there was like Wayfinder data somewhere, but elusive lures are the best. They actually, like, we should probably equip that, shouldn't we? Because, I mean, there's no reason not to. Elusive fish are just elusive fish. We could do it at any time. Oh, granted, we have This thing is almost... Oh, uses remaining 96. I haven't been catching that many fish, as it turns out. But anywho, the other one might be getting used up even when we're not catching trash, which is... Oh, elusive is... It's in... Sorry, not elusive, but Wayfinder data is in one of the caves. Okay. We check. We see Wayfinder data. Wayfinder data. Let's go, baby. Am I going to make a deep dive video on tariffs? Probably not. I think that verges a little bit farther into the general economics and politics category rather than like YouTube adjacent news and stuff. So probably not. I don't think. That could be, yeah. Finance freaks. That could be material if there was a podcast coming out this week. Then it'll be old news next week. TikTok ban. There's no TikTok ban. That was so weird. That was such a weird little thing what they did there. My God, it was strange. What a strange one that was. Anyway. Now they're going to try to create a sovereign wealth fund in order to acquire TikTok, which is an interesting strategy. But anyway. Wayfinder data. Where are we on this? Where are we on this right now? 40%. Wow, big Wayfinder data edge coming in, dude. Okie dokie. You're still suspicious they're going to take away TikTok? I mean, I think that if eventually there is no playing ball to sell and spin off a US version of it, that there is a chance it will be banned. Yes. But I also just don't see something not eventually happening in order to avoid that. I don't know exactly what the scenario will be, but I just think it's all a big game of chicken song and dance that will eventually get worked out. So, anyway. Oh, God. I'm not going to answer that one. Strong tide. That just means like more fishies, right? That means more big fishies. And combined with my strong lure, I should get the biggest of all of the fishies. Some guy is trying to sell their old phone for $5 million because it has TikTok on it. You can no longer download TikTok. Yeah, I know that. So the thing is, because it exists in this weird, like, gray area at the moment where very weird precedent to set that the Supreme Court said, yes, the ban is constitutional and can go through, and therefore it did go through as of, I forget the date where it was enacted. But the president then goes, I'm not going to enforce it. It's a very weird precedent to say, yeah, I know this is a law. It's like jury nullification, but it's a lotus tuna. Very fancy. It's like jury nullification, but it's law nullification. But that said, companies like Apple and Google are also like, so we hear you. We see that you say like you're not going to enforce it, but it also is like actually the law at the moment. So we're gonna not let people download it because like it's technically we're not supposed to be doing that, even though you say that we can, and we're not going to get enforced, and it's not going to be a problem. But also, it could be a problem because you never know. change your mind or something like that. So we're just not going to have people download it for the moment. And then once we get it sorted out, we'll let people download it again. So where's the Wayfinder data? I don't know. I don't know at all. So yeah, anyway, whole weird gray area where it's like, if you have it, you can access it. There's probably workarounds, VPN. You can just VPN to a different place, download it, and then be able to use it. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I don't care enough. But yeah, very strange. But the whole thing that was like really weird about the, taking it down is that wasn't part of the deal. Actually, that was all performative. They didn't need to make it inaccessible to anybody on the date of the ban. It was purely going to be enforced from the App Store side of things. But then TikTok themselves went, yeah, but we're gonna like take it down, and then 12 hours later be like, wow, look, we worked with the president and he made it, so we're good. It's like, what? That wasn't part of it at all. It's weird. So anyway, where the frick is the Wayfinder data? I'm looking all over for it and it doesn't exist. This is terrible. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay. One more Wayfinder data place. Akurion, 200 bits. Question for Americans, especially those that can verbally answer this. Crisscross applesauce? How can cross and sauce rhyme? What? What do you mean? How can cross and sauce rhyme? I'm confused by that one. Is this a thing to do with pronunciation of cross and sauce? You pronounce it differently? How could it not rhyme? I don't understand how it couldn't rhyme. How wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm confused. Maybe the whole idea was just to be confusing. Anyway, Dread Leader, thank you for the 25 months. Very much appreciated. Very swick and very cool. Very swick. Okay, come on. Big Wayfinder data. Let's go. Big Wayfinder data. Will there be dimensions later today? No, because we're a little ahead right now. And I just thought I'd give YouTube a day to catch up one episode, even though there's still plenty more to go. Then tomorrow we'll see. But tomorrow we have RL Craft. And then do I do another thing that isn't Dimensional Ascension tomorrow? Do we wait until Wednesday for Dimensional Ascension? I don't know. Excuse me. Very much, excuse me. No, I'm seriously wondering. I don't get it. Why would someone be like, yes, it rhymes? It doesn't? I can't make out how it apparently rhymes. Are you okay? Cross? Sauce. Cross? Sauce. If those don't rhyme, I don't want to be rhyme. I don't... Someone said sauce and horse rhyme? No. No, they don't. Source and horse rhyme. Sauce and hoss rhyme. Sauce and horse don't rhyme. I don't know. Now I'm getting gaslit into not understanding things. But anyway, not trolling. I'm lost in how this should be. Are you lost in the sauced, perhaps? Because it seems like you might be, perhaps. Any more Wayfinder data back here? By any chance? We gotta find some Wayfinder data. T-Pain made mansion rhyme with Wisconsin. You can do anything if you try hard enough. That's so true. What about orange? What can you rhyme orange with? Jordange? Borange? Door hinge? Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. I like door hinge. Wayfinder day. Yay! There we go. We found a triple. This is huge news for us. Wowie zowie. Eminem did orange and door hinge. I knew we weren't smart enough to come up with that one off the top of our heads. Retributions. Thank you for the 16 months. A year and a quarter already. Very, very swick. We just need a rhyme for purple. I believe Nurple is one of those. A what, says Inga? What did you say? No! My boosted rod has run out. But wait, are there more? Oh my god, more lucky research. Hold up, I got things to do, places to catch, people to see. What I was gonna do is I was gonna do... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pay to repair it. So I'm gonna right click, but then I was gonna do big fishing level. God, we're getting so much monies and stuff. No, I wanted to discard. Wait, what? Repair cost. No, I didn't. I wanted to discard, confirm. And then there was the other thing that I was interested in. Which one was it? It was it the graceful? No, not the stable. Was it the speedy rod? Maybe it was the speedy one that I was wanting to do. That seemed like it would be kind of cool. We could do the speedy one. Seems kind of nice. Okay, let's try it. Okay, a car question sidetrack. Are there any Citroen cars in the USA, or is it more of an EU thing? It's not just more of an EU thing, it is only an EU thing, other than the handful that people have imported that are over 25 years old. But never has a new one been sold in the US. Same with like Renault and Seat and various sub-brands under those brands, and like Opel and Vauxhall and Alpine, and a lot of those are like sub-brands under bigger manufacturers and stuff like that. Skoda, that's under VW though. So it's like they're under a lot of the big manufacturers just have different brands that exist in Europe that aren't sold in the US. But just to name a few. Also, like Ford, which known as an American manufacturer, Ford has like its own history within the UK of just like its own. It has its own kind of separate set of cars that have existed over there that were not US cars, and still actually to this day, even they have some other ones that aren't sold in the US. And yeah, they kind of have their own thing there. It's very interesting. You don't think we should talk about the history of Ford? Okay. I am just talking about other different car models in the freaking thing. It's just the history at the end of the day. He has not been here for a very long time. The man's has not existed for a while. Ooh, oh. I thought we were about to get another double legendary treasure, which was going to be crazy stuff. Man, oh man. Your older brother told you Chevy isn't an American car company. It is owned by General Motors, which is most certainly incorporated in the United States. So, I'm not sure where that one is coming from. How is our Wayfinder data looking, by the way? We must check. Just about something was going to get caught. 80%. Can he get a double grotto in one session? Be kind of crazy. Speaking of cars, I have to get up really, really early to borrow because I gotta get the motto on a tow truck to go get work done, and I gotta get up early. I gotta get up at like 6:30. Heart Vanilla Tornado, 200 bits. Captain Sparkles, can you say cross and sauce? I need to prove to Aquarion that the os and the os are pronounced the same. Also, it just has to do with the fact that those two words are a near type rhyme that is basically the ending sound of the words sounding the same. I do love the sound. But that's the thing. If you just listen to os and os, you'd be like, wait, did the first os belong to the sauce or the cross? Or did the second os belong to the sauce or the cross? Oh God, I don't know which os goes to which cr or s. Nobody knows. I can't tell. There you go. If you needed proof, that's a rhyme. We've just done a geometry class proof on the rhyming of words. I love catching rusted cans, and nothing other than rusted cans. It is the best to always catch rusted cans. I should sell some of the rusted cans. Once this fishing spot is completed, I will sell my rusted cans. Show your work. You won't always have a calculator in your pocket. Literally the worst excuse ever. And you'd also think that teachers would understand the, progression of technology, in that if you can almost basically have a calculator in your pocket now, aka freaking 20 years ago, then you're probably going to be able to always have a calculator in your pocket in the future. It's not going to get like less technologically advanced. It's going to get more technologically advanced. You're going to have more calculator in your pocket in the future. I'm going to have calculator in my brain in the future. All right, teacher, stop with this bad excuse. Do they still say that today, by the way? I haven't been in a school in a very long time. And I'm very curious if teachers today still go, you're not always going to have a calculator in your pocket, because it's just funny at this point if they do. Then it's just like, it would just be a joke passed down from generations of teachers. Dang it. As soon as it gets into the threes, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a big one. And then it usually isn't. You got a calculator watch in middle school? I mean, those, the Casios with the buttons on them and all that stuff. Kind of a big deal. Kind of big ballin', bro. Actually, I bet like the early edition, whatever Casios that have... That's not a fishing spot? Locate one and cast there? Huh? I literally was. What are you talking about? I bet you those are actually really freaking expensive. I don't follow watches. I'm apparently one of the few car enthusiast people who has zero overlap whatsoever in watches. But I bet you those watches, like our old original calculator Casio ones, are pretty pricey. but I also wouldn't know. I don't know what it is, like, that causes so much overlap between watch and car people. But it is, like, it's real freaking big overlap, and it's strange to me. Like, you can't drive a watch, but you can watch a car, and that's cooler. We're going to have another session of Guess the Price soon. Maybe we should do another house guesser eventually, probably. Maybe. Why do you cook bacon but bake cookies? I don't know. It's a great question. Nobody really knows. Stop catching cans and kelp. Doesn't have to be expensive, or doesn't have to be houses too. I mean, I guess you could do apartments and condos, but that makes it a lot more difficult in some cases to figure out. Because, like, you don't have any surroundings at all. So, I don't know. What made you choose chemical engineering for college? Did you consider anything else? Well, I did consider computer science after chemical engineering. But I started with chemical engineering because I thought that doing sciencey things and engineering would lead to decently well-paying careers. And I thought the sciencey stuff was interesting. So that is why I wanted to get a return on investment of, well, fortunately, it was my mom who was going to be covering school. Very glad that I was able to save her quite a bit of money and not going through with it. But I wanted for there to be a good return on said investment. So, yeah. That was a big reason why. Currents change in 1 minute. Oh my goodness. I'm just seeing, are we almost grottoing? We gotta almost be grottoing. Like, come on, man. It's only a 10% bonus at the fishing spots. It can't be... I thought it was gonna be gnarly. All right, where are we at? 93%. Okay, we gotta be getting close. We're gonna do a double grotto sesh, which is crazy. Nobody's ever done a double grotto sesh before. Ever. What do you put on your Subway sandwich? I would always do the Italian BMT with mayo and honey mustard on... Oh, God. What was the name of the bread? Holy frick, what was the name? Why am I blanking? It was like the go-to bread. It was the bread that everybody would order. Always everyone would do this, the bread. What was the bread, guys? What's the bread? I know there's like yoga mats and stuff, and where did our fishing spot go? It's gone. Oh no. Yeah, Italian urban cheese. You know what I'm talking about. The GOAT. The best bread that ever breaded in the history of the universe of Subway, at least. There are probably more Wayfinder data. We got this. Perfect. When the current changes, so does the spots. I could never understand, how did anybody ever order any bread other than the Italian urban cheese? It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't make sense. Why would you order just the plain old bread when you could have the good bread? Just doesn't... I don't get it, man. Although I will say, it's freaking hit or miss sometimes, right? Sometimes you get real good, nice, soft, freshly baked, but other times you get... It almost felt like it was stale at the gate. Like, even before it was toasted, it would be kind of hard on the butts of the bread. The bread butts would be real too firm. And you'd be like, oh, I don't know about this one, you know? But sometimes you get a real good roll, and that would be just primo. I haven't had Subway in a very long time. Bread taste differs a lot with just a little adjustment. Yo, we're grottoing! All right, this is huge. Okay. To the grotto! Oh, wait. Okay, here's what we do. Remember, we got to do... Frick, wait. Oh, dang it. Oh, poopy pants. Oh, no. Oh, God, I can't equip the thing that does the frick. Dang it. I can't do the thing. Let me do that right there. Ah, balls. Well, once another thing runs out, then I'll be able to equip the grotto saving donger. But that will not happen on this day, I guess. Let's see if we can find ourselves a good treasure cost here somewhere. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Oh, I can't do that. That's... Oh, God. That's like the worst percent I've ever seen in my life. Jeez. Okay, pearl chance 2 to 7. Pearl chance 3 to 9. But that's a better one. I like 2 to 7 pearl seems okay. Obviously, it'd be better if we could get like a... something that's even lower than that. I think you can get like a 3 to 5, can't you? 2 to... Oh, that's better. Because we also get the glimmering hook on top of it. And then... All right, why don't we just hit up... We'll hit up this one to start. Dude, I can't believe 10 to 20% on treasure? That's disgusting. God, what a ripoff, bro. Rough pearl. Can we get some... Can we get some super pearls? Like the highest tier pearl. Like the highest tier pearl could probably do 100 rough pearls, which would get us a lot of perk upgrades. Well, actually, we're kind of starting to outgrow the ones that can... that require rough pearls, aren't we? Big plays, big plays. Why is it always just... It's all rough pearls. Even though we're in the grotto and it's supposed to be like pretty huge stuff. We're just getting rough pearls. And that's rough, man. That's real rough. Oh my God. We're almost out of stock on this thing. Unbelievable. You can do better. You can get me one of the better pearls. The polished. No, you can't. No, you can't. What a terrible place to be. Terrible place to be, indeed. All right, right here. I guess this is going to have to be the spot for it. Okay, there we go. Polished pearl. And the dub. Oh, but it didn't dub the polished pearl. When are we getting the multiple? Hold on. Am I upgraded here to the extent that I should be? So, increase the chance to multiply the amount. Yes, upgrade that freaking stuff. Gotta get 12 on that. When triggered, cancels a decrease of stock in your fishing spot for that catch, which only costs 3? Oh. Wait, yeah, that's cheap. I gotta get the 13 for that one. And then, oh, this is probably good. That only costs 3 as well. What about 17 out of 3? Oh, we should do that too. Anything that only costs 3, I feel like is probably... Oh, cancels loss of stability in the grotto. Heck yeah. Anything else? Okay, we're mostly there. We're not catching any fish there. Greedy hook. Okay, we're going to be out soon, though. So that was good investment there. How does someone have time to eat 3 times per day? Yeah, I don't know how they do that. That's actually wild to me. Doesn't Pete say that he eats some ungodly amount of meals, like 5 meals or something? I'm like, dude, what do you What do you eat? An Oreo? Is that a meal? How do you have time for this? More rough pearl. Yeah, but Pete doesn't have a real job. Neither do I. I can't eat 5 times a day. There's no way. Do better than rough, please. Do snacks count as meals? That's what I'm saying. I don't know how, without it being counting like opening a bag of chips as a meal, for you to have 5 meals a day. Now I kind of want to go get chippies or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. I like chippies. You eat 3 times a day? What do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know how you do it. It's a lot of meals. That's so many meals? That's so much eating? Pete probably just speedruns his meals. That's the only way it makes sense. Why is it all rough pearls? But seriously, if you're actually making food, that's so much time spent every day to do 5 meals. Oh, I'm sorry. How? How can you possibly invest that much time? That's like, that'd be like 2.5 hours a day on just meals. Probably takes like half an hour total between, you know, figuring out what you're going to get, getting everything put together, assembling the food, eating the food, taking the plates back, cleaning up. That's like half an hour for each meal. That's like 2.5 hours a day if you're doing 5 meals a day. Can't invest that much time into that. There's no way. You can tell this man doesn't cook? Bro, if you're cooking, that's going to be more than half an hour total all in. Holy heck. Anyway. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. You got to just determine, is the amount of time you're spending on eating 5 meals a day worth that when you could just have a slightly bigger meal a couple times a day? You save a ton of time. And, you know, you could actually argue that depending upon what your hourly wage is, that if you were eating 5 meals a day, and you were making them all yourself, you might actually be what are you doing? Fish Goodly. You might actually save money by ordering 2 meals a day from elsewhere. You know? It depends on your hourly wage, but there's a chance that based on the time investment to 5 meals. Now, if you like it, if it's your pastime, you enjoy it, okay, that's different. But that's all I'm saying. You know? I have to burp. Excuse me. If you cook something for lunch and eat some leftovers in the afternoon, does it count as a new meal? Not as much. I mean, it depends. If you did it for the sake of meal prepping and you were like, this will be 2 meals, then yes. But if you thought you were going to eat it all in 1 meal, and then you just kind of like you save it a little for later, I don't really count that as much as 2 meals. Depends on intent. Intent matters, you know? I'm overanalyzing that one, but I've also never overanalyzed before. That was the first time I ever did it. Oh my god, it's just rough pearls all day long. How do you get the freaking glimmering pearls? You're right. If you never actually stop eating ever, then you only are eating 1 meal per day. Rough pearl times 2. There we go. Very nice. That's the same way that you avoid a hangover, is you just keep consuming. All right, let's sell those fish. Oh my god, we have so many fish. Many fish. Wow. All right. Oh, did I get a mythic in there that I just sold and I got 10,000? Oh, I also have to, I got a freaking, where's this guy, Mr. Junk Man? Ay. All right, I'm not doing the spin. The spin is just terrible. It doesn't even give feedback. It doesn't even give feedback. Wait. Oh, I just bought a spin. Oh, frick, I bought a spin. I didn't mean... I got a common treasure from the spin. I thought this was the spin. I didn't mean to actually do that. I just clicked on the bottom thing because it was a rusted can, and I was just like, I'll click on the bottom thing because it's a rusted can that I want to sell. And then I bought a spin. I made a terrible mistake. But that said, let's keep going over here. Sell these. At least I got a common treasure. And boom. And boom. Do we have... Ah, we still haven't gotten enough of those. But let's see. We did get this. Hey, maybe it was worth it after all. 20 uncommon bait skis. Not bad. And then wait for it. Wait. Are we at... Oh, we're so close. Okie dokie, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in to more fishing. I hope you've enjoyed the fishing, and there's a playlist if you want to fish more. And subscribe to the channel for the fishing. That is all. I shall see you next time.